Hi there and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Miguel Martinez Juarez. Today I'm going to talk about how to use the law of assumption and how we can use CrossFit to manifest what we desire. Okay. Now, the law of assumption basically is assuming in consciousness, in your awareness, the identity that has already accomplished what you desire, right? Let's say, for example, I want a dog, okay? I want a dog is an identity, it's a consciousness of lack. Yeah, it's a desire, but it's a lack. You don't have it. But you can use it. It's a positive. Lack and desire is a positive. You can always find positive in everything. It's telling you what you do want. I want a dog. So you say, using the law of assumption, the assumption that you have it, assume it. Just like William Shakespeare said, if you want a habit or a certain action, assume it, though you have it not. At first, it's going to be hard. It's hard, but then it becomes natural. It becomes a natural part of you. Okay? This is what William Shakespeare said. It's all the knowledge that we need is here. Okay? We could either read it or we can get it, download it. You know, some people are just looking at the nature, looking at nature are like, wow, look how everything's organized. Everything's beautiful. There's always water. There's always oxygen. There's always soil. The poop from the animals fertilize. Everything is just, wow, it's so organized, so beautiful. There has to be a greater power. So just looking at nature, you can understand this information, but we have to be reminded of it. All right. Sometimes we forget, and you know, there's news and everything negative, and it makes you think about the senses, the sensible world. Okay. So you assume that you have it. I already own a dog. How do I feel now that I already own a dog? How do I walk now that I own a dog? How do I walk while I'm walking my dog? So let me walk how do I walk now that I'm walking my dog? That's how I manifested Marshmallow. I would walk in the morning by myself because I realized that I would get like a high vibration. I would get in a high vibration. I feel amazing. I'm like, man, I want to set something where I just mandatory have to. So like, okay, I want to get a dog. Okay. And then I would walk, and I pretend to have a leash, and I'm walking. And then I started researching videos how to walk a dog and things like that. Or things just started like coming to me. I saw Cesar Milan. His videos are popping up on like how to train a dog, how to get a dog to obey you, how to do all these things. And after I'm like, okay, I gotta watch this. So for like 2 months I was watching it, and then one of my coworkers was like, hey, I have a dog. He's just in a cage, and that just broke my heart. Like, he's just in a cage all day because she can't walk. She's for whatever. At that time she couldn't walk, and she walks now, and she's healthy now. And her son at that time was probably like 10. He's 12 now. And Marcia, here, sit down. And he said, like, he doesn't walk him, you know, he's just a kid, you know, he doesn't have discipline. She didn't say that, but I know, like, he's just a kid, he's not disciplined, you know, he's not taking him out, he's not responsible. And the mom, single mother, she can't walk. So I'm like, let me see if I can find somebody to get the dog. Nobody wanted the dog, and I'm like, bro, don't you want a dog? I'm like, yes, I do. I'm like, all right, I'll keep him. I didn't know what color he was, what size he was, how old he was. I'm like, all right, I'll take him. I'll walk him. You know, because obviously I'm in shape and I'm always working out every day. The key to working out every day is just getting movement in. It's not about killing yourself. It's getting some movement, challenging your mind. Let's say, for example, you're doing like 10 pounds and you hit 40 and you're like, oh, damn, I can't do 40 reps anymore. Then do 10 more. Say, I got this. I can overcome any adversity. I can overcome anything, and just bam, you start doing more. And then like you realize that whenever something comes up in your life you want to give up, you end up doing it. Okay? Just like this. Just keep on doing the affirmations of your new consciousness. I have a dog. How do I feel? That's why I like ask formations. How do I feel now that I have a dog? Now with CrossFit. In CrossFit, when you're doing a snatch or power clean and jerk, the coaches tell you, don't look down. Wherever the head is facing, that is where you go. So do you want to fall on the floor? Do you want to fall over? Or do you want to lift the fucking weight by keeping your face up? Boom, right? You either straight or just a little bit up. Just a little bit up, straight or up. Because you know you're in the deadlift position, looking straight, looking up. And then bang! Boom! Okay. It's usually the deadlift position for the snatch and the power clean. You're in the deadlift position. You know, you're not like flat, you're kind of like this. And then you're looking up. Not down. For sure not down, but straight or looking up. Straight or looking up. Because wherever the head is facing, that's where the body's going to go. So you're looking down, you'll be like, bang. Weight on the face. I mean, on the head. And I love my coaches because they like most of them are stern. Look up. Power in your legs. Don't be fucking shy. I love that. You know, they'd be like, that's why I fucking yell and cuss on these fucking videos, because I'm being fucking serious about this. It's not a fucking joke. This is your life. It's fun, but it's not a fucking joke. Right now you might be fucking hurting. Right now maybe you don't have money. Right now maybe you don't have baddies in your life. Right now maybe you're not happy. The exercise I told you about, where you challenge yourself mentally and you overcome that pain, where like, all right, oh shit, I can't do no more. It's 40 reps of 10 pounds, right? This is 10 pounds. You just 10 more, I got this, boom. That process of overcoming that challenge, that hurdle, gives you a sense of self-worth. Like, damn, I can overcome hard shit. You know, doing a cold shower. I always do cold showers in the morning. Sometimes at night too. If I like feel like a bitch, feel like a fucking bitch, then I do it. Because I'm like, I don't want to fucking feed my dog. I don't want to, man, shut the fuck up. I tell myself, man, shut up. You got to do this. Bang. Oh, I'm in the cold water. But first I shower regularly, and then I'm in the cold water like, oh. Then I acclimate. And then I turn it off because I'm already done showering. I already, soaked up, did everything. And I turn it off and I'm just like, whew, yeah. Damn, feels good. It's, again, overcoming an obstacle, overcoming a challenge. And something about us, when we overcome, when we understand this, something inherent in us. When we overcome a challenge, we feel amazing. Okay? That's a little challenge. When we're reaching a goal, it's a challenge. When we reach it, we're like, oh, that's it. But the process might not be as comfortable as you think it is. You might do a little bit of work that's outside of your program. That's why it's outside your comfort zone, because it's outside of your program. It's gonna look different to what you're doing, every time. For example, when I manifested my car, I had to go see my attorney, and he gave me a $25,000 check for clients that I've sent to him. I wasn't doing sales, but he's like, hey man, I know you've been recommending so many clients, and here, bam, 25 grand. And I bought my Challenger with that money. So I had to go late. I'm like, yeah, I'll go. And I went. That time at 6 o'clock, I would walk my dog, Marshmallow. So I had to get my sister. I paid my sister to go walk my dog. So I didn't get to walk my dog that day, but I was able to manifest $25,000 in my bank account. All right. For sex, I think this time I was self-employed, self-employed entrepreneur, working for myself. And I had this girl wanted to come over, just to hang out, because I liked this girl. I was trying to fuck while we were in college, but she didn't want to. And I'm like, all right, whatever. We went on a date, and at the end of the day, I was like, hey, let me come in, to your apartment, because I dropped her off at her apartment, and I was like, let me come in. And she's like, no. I'm like, all right, cool. After that, I just stopped talking to her because, she wasn't down. So, I'm like, yeah, she's probably not going to be down again. She just wants to come say hi, because, UCLA, we were fucking over here. And it's just a good place, good energy. UCLA, there's money, there's academic argument. It's just there's a lot of work. So it's a good place to go back to. And, reminisce all the stuff that you did. Somebody actually probably just wants to come and reminisce and stuff like that, whatever. She came and she came to my apartment, opened the door, say, hey, let me go brush my teeth, because I wasn't even ready. I'm like, I didn't think she was going to come. So I'm like, all right, let me brush my teeth, just come inside. She's like, where's your room at? I'm like, it's over here. Okay, I want to go to your room. Like, okay, cool. Just, wait in my room. Let me brush my teeth. I brush my teeth. Come out. Okay. She's on the bed, and then I sit down next to her. Okay, so how you been? And then she's like, good. And she just puts her hand on me. And I'm just like, bang, started making out with her, and, we had sex. But I was visualizing this process. My almost 10%. So I'm gonna wrap it up pretty soon. Okay. It's outside. I was outside of my timeline, But that time, I probably would have just watched something on like maybe self improvement. That time, I was doing a lot of self improvement, all day, every day. Yeah. So another thing, so where is your head? Let's change head to consciousness. Wherever consciousness is facing, that's where you're gonna go. Are you facing riches? Do you see yourself, driving with that nice luxurious car? Do you see yourself living in that beautiful, home, a condo, luxurious apartment? Do you see yourself? Are you seeing yourself there? Are you visualizing it? Are you affirming it? Are you with a beautiful woman, a beautiful, handsome man? Are you affirming it? I am with a handsome man. I am with a beautiful, fit baddie. I fuck a beautiful, fit baddie. Not like I want or I don't. Assume it. Where is your consciousness facing? I have more than enough money. Are you listening to affirmations? I recommend you record your affirmation. Okay. Like, for money, I have more than enough money. I have more than enough money than I can ever spend. And listen to an affirmation. Okay. Oh, I'm earning X amount of money daily. Passively or whatever. Whatever resonates with you deeply. Listen to it about 500 times. Bobby from House of Vibrations recommends that. Shit, I remember when I manifested my Dodge Challenger, I was listening to my recording for like maybe 200 times, and I would listen to the Rampage. I have a Rampage is when it's just a ton of affirmations, and I would listen to the Rampage. But I remember I was doing around 200 for that. So 200, 500. Make sure it's something that you really want, so you focus on it and you enjoy the process. If you don't enjoy it, you don't really want it. Okay? If you don't enjoy it, you don't really want it. If you don't enjoy it, you don't really fucking want it. Follow the flow of joy, and you'll get it. It's just like in the physical world, when we're lifting up a new weight, a new goal, face up, face straight ahead, because wherever the face is pointing, that is where the body will go. Okay? That's where the body will follow. If you're facing down, you are not going forward. Okay? And if you try, you're gonna have the fucking weight fall on your head or your neck. And you're gonna fail. You're gonna be on a treadmill, you're gonna fail. Because you're not looking at the goal fulfilled, the wish fulfilled, the direction that you want. You're not looking in the direction of success. You're looking at the floor, the direction of failure. Don't look down, look straight, or look up, because that's where you're gonna go. So look up. Wherever consciousness is staring at, whatever consciousness is pointing at, I am rich, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am in a loving relationship, I am with the fit baddie, I have this exotic car. That's what you're gonna get, okay? Hope this made sense. And bonus tip, download the app called Audio Looper. It'll record your app, record one or two in one, and then listen to it on repeat, and it'll count it. You'll see where it's at. You can push the time, and it'll start a new one. I just keep it on one, and I like to do like maybe 200 at it per listening. So in the morning 200, midday 200, night 200, okay, or more. I hope you like this one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I've been doing a lot of CrossFit in my shorts, so check that out too. I love you. Peace.